And I'm going to say how you lead quality in an organization. Heather, that's some of the areas that you and I really partnered on about, who gets to make what decisions and how they get made. So they get made rapidly when they need to, so it doesn't slow the schedule, but they get made right and well. So high quality decision making models as well.
Yeah.
Having governance models built in. You and I've spent a lot of time, it's not decision by committee. It's having the right people at the table to weigh in on what did we sell the homeowner? What do we have a legal obligation to provide, or even a moral one? And do we communicate it or not? And I think, and a whole range of other decisions. But I'm going to say the devil's in the detail, or God is in the details. I don't know, whichever way you want to spin that. It's not necessarily costing you more money. It's to plan this, the 110-100 rule that you've heard me refer to often, is in the design stage or before it becomes an issue is always the best time to talk about it. Have your strategy to mitigate it and then implement it. But I liked what you were saying about have everyone at the table. And oftentimes we think of just our internal teams. Bring the trades in. They're the ones that are actually handling the manufacturing. They can tell you what you need to do so they could do a better job. We would do these things called action reviews when we noticed that, some things we were having a struggle or we didn't deliver well in one community, so we wanted to improve it for the next. And I found the trades were a wonderful source of improvement. And just by asking them, you're building another customer relationship, an internal customer. And even everybody's afraid sometimes to engage our homeowners, but they actually are helping us co-create the brands that we are supporting, and they set the level of quality. I've been finding it interesting. I've been sharing you stories that now I'm in a couple different markets now, and what the customers accept in one market is not necessarily what they're accepting in another, and it's totally surprising me about expectations and how they're set in different marketplaces and the impact it has on the delivery teams.
Yeah, and it's like that example you gave about the action reviews. There's so many tangible things we can do at all of these different sort of points in time along the project. When we think about setting those standards for our our architects and for those that are involved up front in the design, that they're adhering to and signing off on certain quality standards, that the selection of what we're putting in. There's, again, all of these are before the site team ever lands on site to do anything, but also throughout the site process. I mean, I know with some of the clients we've worked with, we've gotten into what are the quality standards for concrete, because if we get the floors level at the concrete pour, what a difference that makes, and sort of all of these layering effects. And if we're not looking at quality in all of the different steps and stages, then again, we're creating or we're increasing the risk of quality challenges downstream. We're increasing some of the difficulties and costs of undoing things too late, when again, we don't have that basis on which to educate and ensure that we're governing everyone on the project from sales all the way through to customer care, on basically working from the same set of expectations and standards. That's really what we're talking about when we talk about quality management, when we talk about project governance. So if you're interested in learning more, I really encourage you to download the full version of our 5 myths of quality management in the residential construction industry. The link is here on the video there screen that you can see. And as well, Danielle and I would love the opportunity to talk to you more about our experience in project governance and quality management in the residential construction industry and help your organization to navigate its way through these 5 myths.
Wonderful to see you again, Heather. Thank you.